What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Decent Garage. You may notice behind me things look a little different. We'll talk about that here in a minute. But first, we had some great suggestions for the name of the new white crew cab. So I'm going to be doing an official poll over on Instagram. So make sure to go follow me over there so we can vote and figure out the name. I've got it narrowed down to 4 or 5 names, so be looking for that. Thanks for all your ideas. Some of them were great. So in today's video, you'll notice the lighting is not as good. I kind of got carried away. I never liked how I had these overhead shelves up over where I work at. It just made it feel very closed in. So I took all the shop lights off of them, moved one over here, moved the other one way over there. And I have some more plans that we're gonna work on to make this a better workspace. So that's what I'm going to do, is do a little work on that today. But while I do some work on this, I'm going to talk to you guys. I put a poll up on YouTube a couple weeks ago asking a few questions that you guys might want to know about me. So in today's video, I'm going to address how did I learn so much about these first gen Cummins trucks. So while I'm working and telling you guys about that, I also need your help. I've never had an official shop or anything, so I'm going to organize this how I want. But if you have any suggestions for organization or products I need to look into to help with organization or storage, please comment below. Let me know some of your favorite stuff or some ideas that you think would work well in this garage space. Let me know, because I'm open to ideas. So let's get to work. All right, so a little bit of backstory. Some of you guys know I'm a physical therapist, and I was in physical therapy school 10 years ago. And it was almost 10 years ago that I had to do the clinical education portion of my education, which means I had to go to different clinics and actually work for free and get experience. So I got assigned, I was in school in Utah, I got assigned to a clinic in Mississippi. I was pricing out U-Hauls, and it was gonna be about $2,000 each way. So $2,000 there, $2,000 back for a U-Haul. I talked to my buddy in PT school and I said, hey, we should just buy some first gens and tow a trailer out, because he was gonna go to the same site as I was. We made it happen. I bought a first gen, $2,900, super clean extended cab. Some of you guys know what truck that is. So prior to buying that truck, I actually had a 9812 valve about a year prior to that, but I never had a passion for that truck. I drove it, I really loved it. Had an NV 4500. It was the holy grail. It had everything, the 4 doors, but just never really had a passion for it. But when I bought this first gen, something clicked and I had a passion for these trucks. So after I bought that first gen, I don't know what it was, but I just became very interested in learning about it. And this was 2012, and in that time, the best resource for these trucks were the forums. So I found out about cumminsforum.com, and I read that forum every single day, every single new post. For years I did that. So many of the guys that I saw posting a lot and were very knowledgeable, I guess you could call it, I'm internet friends with them at this point. Tyler Ovens, Robert, W350 Crew Cab, Andrew LeBlanc, Val Simon. You guys, if you're on Facebook or on the forums, you know who these guys are, but I really respected their knowledge and I learned from them. And so for years, I would go and read the forums and read every new post on the forum on cumminsforum.com. And I learned a ton from that. So quick intermission in the story, but the plan here, I've moved the toolbox here. I'm gonna have this little bay just to work in, maybe work on dirt bikes here, and then this whole 3rd car bay for trucks, to be working on a truck. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move these 2 workbenches out. I'm gonna give one to my uncle, put one in a different spot up here, and actually build in workbenches, because A, I don't like that these move. Sometimes I'll lean against it and it'll move a little bit. And B, I wish they were a little taller. I'm 6'4", so I'm gonna do them a little bit taller, do full built-in workbenches all the way across, and then do some type of pegboard system to hang some tools from, maybe in the middle or over off to this side. So I'm not going to clean off these tool benches yet, but I'm going to move them out of the way so I can start building those built-in tool benches. So I'm gonna break this cart down. You guys may recognize that this is the cart I built to put Lieutenant Dan's tub on when I was doing all that body work. I'm gonna pull all these 2x4s off to use for the new workbenches. So I did this for a couple of years, read the forums every single day, every single new post. I just kept up on people's projects, kept up on the questions that were being asked, and realized what the common problems were with these trucks. But then in about, I don't know, 2016 or so, 2017, the forums really started to slow down because social media was coming onto the scene, Facebook and all that.
Oh, we don't need that, Olive.
So as the forum slowed down, I had to find another way to keep feeding my, I guess, desire to learn about these trucks, and that's where Facebook came in. I've been on Facebook for years, kind of used it for the social stuff. To me, Facebook quickly became a place where I could learn. I started unfollowing all my friends. The only people I followed were family members, and I just joined a couple first-gen groups, and same thing with that. I would read every single post and every comment to every single post every day for years. So I didn't really contribute and comment a lot because I'm a pretty shy and reserved person. You guys may not guess that. And I'm not confident in my knowledge. So doing this whole YouTube thing was quite a push for me to be able to do that and get out of my shell. But I learned a ton, again, from other people's problems, the comments people gave on how to fix it, but I learned a ton from Facebook. So if you're not on Facebook, I would, even if you don't do it for the social stuff, I would join it for some of these groups that are a wealth of information. So if you're wanting to learn more about these trucks, I would say it's still a good idea to go read the forums. There's still some posts that come out. It's not as active as it used to be, but go read all that old stuff. That's the best material. And I would get on Facebook and join some of these first-gen groups, read all the posts, all the comments. Don't just go there to try and ask questions for yourself. Read what other people are going through, and you'll learn a lot. So that would be my advice to you if you want to know how to work on these trucks and figure things out and have a sweet truck. So with that, I'm going to keep working on the garage. I've got stuff to do on the trucks, but I wanted to take advantage right now and get the garage in a better condition to be working on stuff. I'm also going to be making the driveway all concrete, all in the side yard, making a bigger side yard to be working on stuff too. So I'm kind of expanding my workspace to accommodate for the projects we're taking on. So we've got more stuff to do on the trucks, got more gauges to install, but that'll come up later this week. Thanks for tuning in. And again, remember, let me know any ideas you have for organization or layout of how I should do this. We will see you guys in the next video.